we calling us? Yeah, ho 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 miss.
Welcome to our
Ho 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 miss bitches.
it's our Christmas special.
Crema. Hey y'all, it's VJ.
It's Jay.
And this is
a sip
and a shot. Woo 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 woo.
holiday edition.
And it's our Crema special.
Yes. Merry ho 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 miss. See my shirt? Okay.
Just a little Christmas.
We gotta throw on the sweaters for y'all. Give you a good Christmas vibe.
Yes. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Happy holidays, all of them.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa to you.
And New Year's.
Yeah, and New Year. We're on a break.
Yes.
But we decided to come back and give y'all a holiday special.
Nice little holiday special.
We heard some people was missing us, a little flavor for their Wednesdays. So
we get in there.
Yeah. All right.
So we are gonna talk all things like holiday.
Yeah.
This is my favorite holiday.
Mine too.
Is it? I thought between Halloween and Christmas, which one is your favorite?
I'm pretty moody, so it depends on my mood. It's like Halloween is amazing, but then Christmas is amazing. And well, my family's really traditional. Like we have a lot of family traditions. Like Christmas Eve is my grandparents' anniversary, so we always do like a big Christmas Eve thing. We do karaoke together. Which gets pretty intense, or it's like a game night where people are like drinking. We basically have Christmas dinner, Christmas Eve, and then we do Christmas Day brunch, and then Christmas dinner. Everybody's usually at the same house. It's a whole thing.
Let me ask you something, because one of my friends asked about how did I feel about having a wedding on a holiday, like a Christmas wedding or a New Year's wedding. Did they have like a big wedding? It was just the two of them?
Yeah. The pictures are them in my great grandmother's house, I think. And then she just has on like a little short, back in the day, like one of them pedal skirts. And he has like, suit on, and they just in there.
In the house.
And they just got married. Or I don't know if that was where the ceremony was, but yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I told her, I said, do what you want.
Yeah.
But if you're asking me my opinion.
I thought you were asking. I was like, are you asking as like an individual, like my personal opinion, or as a planner, my opinion? Because there's.
Well, give me both. Because I know my opinion on it.
Personally, I'm not a fan. I mean, I could see New Year's more than like Christmas or Christmas Eve, because I feel like that's, a family thing. As a planner, it's really hard to get things done for a wedding on one of those holidays.
And that's what I told her. I said, she was like, what do you think? I said, I think it's kind of selfish, because the people who work your wedding want to be at home with their families. Yes. So, and I had, to each his own, do your thing. But
yeah, I had somebody reach out, wanting to book, but they were doing a small ceremony this New Year's and doing a big blowout party next New Year's. And I asked my boss, I was like, 2 New Year's I gotta give up? Like 1 New Year's, maybe. But they're asking for 2 because of coronavirus. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, then that's a no. I'm sorry.
I mean, think about it. Like, and then you gotta bring in your New Year's with people you don't know.
Yeah, and even like on the business side, a lot of places are closed sometimes, or they're already packed because there's a bunch of holiday parties. Getting vendors together might be a little harder. Getting the supplies for the vendors might be harder. I know my office, my full-time job, that office is closed Christmas to New Year, so you're gonna be out of luck.
Yeah.
So.
And everyone needs a break. And like your wedding is special.
Yes.
To you.
Yes.
It's not that special
to you, like your immediate circle.
Yeah.
Not to me. I'll be standing there not drinking, because can't drink.
You can't drink. You're not gonna have champagne.
Yeah.
Sorry. We have Christmas drinks. We jumped right into this conversation. We have Christmas drinks, guys. We have holiday.
Planning to talk about.
I know.
So we're gonna run it back.
Yes.
Run it back.
So our shot today is the Nutcracker.
Yes, it's.
I love when like people on YouTube do this.
On YouTube, y'all can see my my nails too.
Her rich bitch nails.
Rich bitch nails. It's frangelico, amaretto, and some cream on top. So if you're lactose intolerant, maybe try almond milk.
Yeah, try almond milk cream. Creamer.
Something. All right.
Cheers to the good.
Cheers to the bad.
Cheers to all the things we wish we had.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh. That's something. We have a guest. We have a guest here today. It doesn't taste bad. It's always
clump up.
Yeah, it's always the milk for me. But it wasn't as bad as like the strawberry shortcake. It just had like a layer that all came in at one time.
And Jay makes me like force it down on like big clumpy stuff.
You know,
it wasn't bad though. It tastes good.
It tastes good. It's very sweet. It kind of has like a frappuccino-y type of taste with the milk.
It's amaretto. I was like, what do we put in it? Amaretto and which is almond, sweet, and then frangelico is the hazelnut.
Yeah.
So it's a nutcracker.
Yep.
Almonds and
thumbs down, thumbs up from our associate that's here.
Is it 2?
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
It's
like it's a little too sweet.
Yeah, that little
yeah. It takes a second.
Every time I drink frangelico, it reminds me of college.
Yeah, chocolate pretzel shots. Okay, and our sip
is a Santa Clausmopolitan.
Typically Cosmopolitans it's a Cosmo, but looks Christmassy. Usually they have like vodka in it. Well, we're not vodka.
I feel like they can be vodka or gin. Martinis can be vodka or gin.
Cosmopolitans, no,
they're normally vodka.
But we made it with gin because we're not vodka drinkers. So,
clink,
cheers,
clink,
y'all.
Cheers.
Oh, you want to clink?
Are we
Don't
clink?
spill it on my MacBook. Thank you. Okay, that's not bad. It's like, it has a good like fruity flavor to it. Our associate is feeling it. She's like, okay.
Because the gin just doesn't like hit you in your throat.
No.
It's just very
mellow.
Easy peasy.
It is a lot of cranberry juice.
That might be it.
And triple sec.
What do we do with the rest of it?
It's downstairs. It's extra. Now this is something I can keep drinking.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that gets you turned up.
It's light.
It's not like a heavy drink.
It's a fun little drink.
Yeah. It's easy.
It tastes like one of them icy pops.
Like watered down.
Yeah, like an ice pop. That is good. So y'all try that. So it's gin,
triple sec, cranberry juice.
Yes. All right. Back to it.
All right. Back to where we were.
Back to where we were.
So you wouldn't have a holiday wedding?
No. If I was gonna do a holiday wedding, it would be like it would be a 3-day weekend type of thing, like Indigenous People Day, Memorial Day.
And see, it can't be a Memorial Day because everyone has like graduations, proms, stuff. You gotta
choose. Labor Day is a great one.
Labor Day is a good one.
I have a wedding next Labor Day, and you feel like I want to go on a trip for Labor Day, but it's also like I can make money too.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah,
it's fine. So yeah, speaking of not having one,
I wouldn't have a wedding during a holiday, a Christmas holiday, or my birthday, which is a holiday to me.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think
I wouldn't even have it in the month.
I don't think it's fair. I think it's kind of jacked up.
And I would hope not to have any children in my birthday month either. But that's a different story for a different day.
4 days before my mom's birthday, so
she probably didn't like that.
She loves it.
She probably
took me home on her birthday. It was like, oh my god, my baby, I get to go home with you.
That's not what first parents think.
That is.
I think it's just like, oh shit.
No.
What if I
no. No.
Let's sit it here.
It.
Anywho. My parents said they sat me on a bed and they looked down at me. Like when they brought me home, they sat me on a bed. They looked.
And we're just like, now what?
Yeah.
That explains a bit. explains a few things. Anywho.
Anyway.
So, since we're talking about weddings and all that stuff,
how we get to the wedding.
Yeah, we might as well give you guys some holiday dating trends.
Like our ghosting trends, like
or
our
submarining, mermaiding.
We're gonna give you a holiday edition of that.
Yes. So the first one is, I'm gonna go Christmas and then New Year's. Okay. The first one is Scrooging, which is, it was first coined by eHarmony. It's the act of dumping someone before the holidays in order to avoid having to buy them a gift. Familiar?
Is this like...
Not familiar.
Is this like cuffing season? Like you started dating around August and then you ended. Okay, and then the other part is, do you end it before or after Thanksgiving? Because if you don't want to buy a Christmas gift, then I wouldn't include Thanksgiving.
I think you try to get out
right around that October,
right after Halloween hit.
I wouldn't even do Halloween because then she gonna want to go. Or I'm not
Halloween
gonna
like,
say she. He gonna want to go apple picking and pumpkin patch. No. He want to do cute date stuff.
You know, Halloween, you get your couple's costume, man. You get it popping.
And then you like dip out.
And woo, November. You got 26 days to get up out that relationship. 25. You got a good 2 to 3
Okay,
weeks.
so if you were gonna Scrooge someone, you would Scrooge them before Thanksgiving.
Definitely.
But then that negates like bringing the date. You know how people be having their date packages, bringing the date to.
You know what happens at Thanksgiving when you bring somebody home?
They think they're gonna be around forever.
They sure do, and your family thinks they're gonna be around forever too. And then they start asking about them every holiday. Every time they see you, your auntie, uncle, what happened to that nice young man that was over here? You still dating him? No, auntie, I'm not. Thank you. My mother has been asking about people from high school for years. They've been to the house one time.
I get that.
She's like, he was such a nice young man. That's
he?
Yeah.
He wasn't. That was the issue.
Thanks. I'm sure he's moved on.
Okay.
With his
so
life.
I think I would take them. You're right. I would Scrooge them before Thanksgiving.
So it doesn't seem as obvious.
But what if they want to come back after New Year's?
Fine. Valentine's Day. You gotta get what you want to get. You gotta do what you gotta do.
But I feel like I would just rather you be honest. Like, are we exchanging gifts this year? No. We're not exchanging gifts. So
if you're doing any of these
because I might want like a New Year's Day, a New Year's Eve day.
If you're doing any of these things, chances are your communication skills are lacking. Anyway, you're already raggedy, so you might as well just pump it up.
Pump it up.
Go to New Year's. There's gonna be plenty of single people there sometimes. Well, for guys, it's single girls.
I was about to say, we've been to a few New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring anyone home from New Year's?
But that's not the story we're telling today.
Okay.
Not
we'll get it out of her.
You know, we told too many stories too early on in this show. They're like, y'all hit us with a lot of stories. You gotta save some. You gotta keep it coming back. Next.
Okay, what's this other dating trend? Gatsbying.
Gatsbying. You know, I love the movie The Great Gatsby, but this is when you have a crush on someone and you want their attention. So you resort to social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and put stories from your life that might get you attention from them, to make them notice you, and you like kind of up your appearance. You know, like Gatsby tried to make seem like he was rich and he was like
this life of the party,
this amazing guy, this big personality. So you know, the people that be flexing on the gram or doing the most trying to get somebody's attention, that's Gatsbying.
Oh, well, you get muted, so if like you're doing the most.
Our associate indicating she's familiar.
You'll get muted.
Yeah. So,
but I feel like not when I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because I don't think I'm trying to get anyone's attention. Or maybe subconsciously I am trying to get someone's attention.
You know, like you post a story. Oh, okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. You know, you like met a guy or whatever, he follows you on Instagram. And you know how like you post when you're about to go out and you look good. Like you look good. Like you freakum dress on. You about to go.
You get the.
Yeah, take pictures, and then you end up going back to see if they watch your story, or if they gonna slide in your DMs, or text you or some shit, and you be like, oh yeah, you see it. You see it. You see it.
But do you respond to that DM once he slides?
Ooh,
because you know that he's sliding in there because of what you posted.
I mean,
so it's like it's a lose-lose situation.
No, it's not. But if the intention is to get his attention,
yeah. But how you gonna play it after that? Now that you got it, now what?
You know how to play. Keep it going. Like, yeah, you know, me and the girls are coming. We going out. Oh, like, you know, what you getting into tonight?
Just a little bit of this, a little bit of
that. You know.
God,
you got a mic on.
So we have new mics, guys.
We do have new lapel mics, so it's, you know, you can't hit your chest no more. But yeah, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Because I've done that.
Exactly.
We've done that.
I don't deny it.
We've done that.
I don't deny it. But, you know, and then you try to keep it going, and then whatever you're trying to get into is how you move after.
Okay, but what if he doesn't slide into the DM or, like, hit you up?
Do you know you be like, damn.
But don't you look to see if he saw it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You look to see if he saw it. And then, you know, hopefully somebody else slides in your DMs. Snooze, you lose. Yeah, snooze, you lose.
Or you send a picture. In case you missed it. You send that picture.
I mean, if it's your man, and you like, y'all.
So basically, we would be Scrooges. Yeah. I would just get you the gift. Or I'd be like, I'm not getting you a gift.
I broke with somebody before my birthday. It's not a holiday, but I did it.
You broke with someone before your birthday?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't want him to get me anything. I wanted to break up anyway, but I was like, I have to do it before my birthday, before he goes into like this lavish thing, and then he does all that, and then I'm like,
people do it all the time.
Sorry, I try not to be that person.
You try not to be.
I try not to be that much of that person. So I was just like, oh, that was after your birthday where you got that big design cake.
Yeah. Yes.
And he asked your former beau, oh, where'd you get that cake from? And I was like,
He probably didn't even know you ain't like cake like that yet.
Probably not. But yeah. I also don't like cake. But I was just like, you know what? Let's not spend that money. Let's not give me a crazy cake.
He made it like 2 or 3 more months after that. 2 months.
2 months. Yeah. I think I broke up with him in May. My birthday's in June. He's cool. I bumped into him not long ago, so it's fine.
Oh!
You were there.
I was there when you bumped into him?
We're out in D.C. Anyway.
Did we speak to him?
I spoke.
Did I speak? Because I don't remember seeing him. Oh.
Y'all kind of all like, it was, we were waiting to get into El Rey, which I think is closing. I think it's coronavirus. And he was in line, and when you spot somebody when you're like panning around, like, oh, this line is crazy, looking at the line, and then you see somebody and you try not to lock eyes with them, but he looked at me as I looked at him, and I was like, fuck.
Now I gotta speak.
And I got to speak, and he was like, oh, hey, and I was like, okay, and he was like, what you getting into? Just throwing out. Go ahead. He was like, oh, you going to hear it? Nope. We're not. Oh, okay. Do you know where you're going? I have no idea. All right. Bye. Gotta get a finger gun.
Ain't shit individual.
We don't need to revisit anything. Next topic. I don't know what the next topic is, but I'm over this one. All I know is I'm done with this topic.
Anyway, so you told me your favorite holiday tradition is like your family traditions.
Yeah, we do,
karaoke.
The karaoke night is my favorite in the past.
Do you like sing for real or? It's so weird that you would do karaoke at home but not at a bar. Because I've actually do karaoke before.
At home, no phones are allowed. So my best friend has come one year, and she was like in tears laughing. Like people's wigs come off. Like there's
it's like an all out.
It's like an all out. Okay. No phones are allowed. We got drinks rolling. Like that year, they would just hold up their cup and shake ice and be like, we need a next drink. And I'd be like, okay, hold on. I got a picture. I'm ready for y'all.
Okay.
And they're like singing. And then me and my sister and my cousin, because 3 girls, we do like our regular like Pitch Perfect routine that we've been doing for years. All the aunts and my uncle do Ike and Tina rolling on the river, and they got and then everybody's up doing the dance moves because they've been doing that since I was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the fun one. And I always like, you know, can my friends sing? Or you gotta invite like certain friends that ain't gonna say shit. Yeah.
Who's gonna
yeah.
interact.
And then if they see you with their phone and they're like, oh, you have a phone out. And it's like a whole that you're like, no, I'm not recording anyway. It's like, wait. So yeah, that's the fun one.
My favorite, so the reason Christmas is my favorite holiday is because it was my grandmother's favorite holiday. Mm-hmm. So she would decorate the house. We have to get everything out. My mom at one point bought 3 Christmas trees. 3 full 6-foot Christmas trees. But then they would like decorate the doors, and then we would have candles in the window. My mom would paint, like she bought Santa Claus that you keep outside, and she painted them black.
Got to.
My dad would get he would get on the ladder and put all the lights up, and then we would have them up for a while because once you get up there and do it, you know.
They got to stay up.
And everyone would come over. Like my aunt would come over, my cousin would come over, and we would make homemade cookies. Mm-hmm. And one year I think my parents had Christmas decorations from the 80s, so we would decorate the tree. And then my parents would go all out forward. Like we got Pocahontas tents.
Oh yeah.
I remember Mr. Bucket. They had old school camcorders. Yeah. I like the Christmas morning, and my dad would light the fire. And
yeah, I love when everybody's all together Christmas morning, and that's how like I grew up at my grandmother's house in Salisbury. Mm-hmm. Everybody would sleep there, or like all the adults would be still wrapping presents the night before, and I had to go to bed, and I'm like, I'm thirsty. trying to look at the presents. They're like, no, go back to bed.
I would wake up at 6. My mom would be like, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
You're never ready. Yeah. He hasn't come yet. Go back to sleep.
Yeah. And we started doing cupcake wars one year.
Oh.
Where it's like my grandmother picks some like crazy ingredient, and then like we get sent that message that morning, and then it's like, all right, cupcake wars include sour cream was the last one. And then everybody's like, I gotta go to the grocery store, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and then by like a certain time you have to have them done, and then everybody gets to taste the cupcakes.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie, holiday movie?
There are so many. Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yes. I just watched that the other day.
I like that one, and what was another one that I really liked? Last Christmas? This Christmas. That's a newer one that I like. This Christmas. Yeah. With
They had Chris Brown in it.
Yeah. I was gonna say Chris Brown, but they also had like Regina King and
it's a bunch of people, but I watched it back in the day when it came out for Chris Brown.
It made me cry. Like as I get older, he just had to see his wife, you know, like that part.
Oh, okay.
What about you, friend?
The Grinch, the Jim Curry version.
Of course. Do you realize how inappropriate that movie is?
Yes.
At this point, I was talking about that with somebody. The Grinch is inappropriate for children.
Why?
Some of the joke,
Oh,
yeah, that version, the Jim Carrey version, it's really good. But as an adult, you're like, I was talking to my aunt about it. She's like, we probably shouldn't have let the girls listen and watch this movie.
It's like well, I don't know about kids today, but back in the day, I didn't know what half the
we didn't know what it
people
meant.
Were talking about. But it like as an adult watching it, that is so freaking funny.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it,
that's good.
And now we have a little baby boy in the family, so we're like, you get to dress him up like the Grinch.
Do you remember on ABC Family, and it was like the clay?
Yes, the clay. I do not like that movie.
No, it's not clay makers, but the movies were clay. Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, didn't like it.
You don't like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
No, there's one that has like a frozen guy, like a blue guy, and a fire.
Yeah.
Did not like it. I don't remember what. And I never watched Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't like Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if that's a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie. I don't know what it is. But I was
watch it.
Yeah, Jack Skellington I was not a fan. I never go into Home Alone. Oh,
I know it's a classic, but I could I don't know how you leave your kid. I just never. I'm like, why not call 911? Like that's the first thing.
I think that she did.
No, and did he call 911?
No, like the parents once they realized that he wasn't with them, because you know it's like
they should have gone to jail. Like when you think about it, they should have gone to jail.
Probably, but you know, back in the day, 90s, you know,
no privilege.
90s. It was like, you know, you got as the decades go on, you get away with less and less shit. Because before people, you be at home by yourself. You'd be like,
Yeah, but you know, like, go to Paris. What was it, Paris?
Yeah, 1 year was Paris. And, you know, the mom was in distress. And it's like, the cops did pull up to the house. But he was like, I'm not answering the door. And so the house look empty. They're going to break into your house without...
Or knock and say, hey, we've talked to your parents. Come to the station with us.
You going to go with the cops?
At 8? 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would.
You wouldn't go with the cops?
I don't know that I would.
At 6, 7, 8 years old?
I don't know that I would even go to the door. Like now, even as an adult, when people come to the house and I don't know, are you expecting anybody?
If you don't call before you come, you ain't getting
the door's not getting answered. So me hearing a cop or somebody knocking and looking into the windows and shit after somebody has already tried to break into our house as no, I'm not going near the door. You won't know that I'm in the house. And you know, growing up, you get left at home and your mother's like, don't open the door for anybody.
Yeah.
Because somebody could say that they're the cops. Or it's like, I've been at school where they're like, oh, even if so-and-so that's like an aunt, uncle is there to, and they say they're going to take you home.
They don't let you go unless you have the password.
Don't go unless, you know, I tell you that you're going home with that person. So if a man in a cop outfit came to the door and I'm like 6, 7, 8, I'm blanket. And I think that's what he did. He was like, I'm in the bed. Like, I don't know who you are.
I see me going with the cops.
I bet.
I mean, we're thinking, like, think 97, 98, before all the craziness of cops. But then I knew everybody's number. So if I knew, like, I could call my aunt and be like, Auntie.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Grandma.
I'd call somebody else. But I just, growing up, it was like, don't answer the door for anybody unless I tell you that you can answer the door. You can answer the door. Oh, and I'd be trying to call somebody's phone, but if she on a plane, she can go no.
Did they make it all the way there?
Yes. And it was like they couldn't come back. It was like
snowed out. Jail! Do you hear me? You're going to jail.
You're going to jail. You about to lose your job. Okay.
You are going to jail.
You're going to jail. That's it.
Period.
Any other ones? Do you watch any like Lifetime?
No. I know they have a lot of good ones because this has been a year of big diversity.
Yeah.
Normally you get like one Black Lifetime film, one like PLC.
Yeah.
Lifetime film. They got a whole array. It's Black folk in all of them.
Yeah. I just watched one about a wedding planner who had, it was not my choice. It was not my intention. I just walked in the room, okay? My mother was watching it. I was like, oh, what is this? So she was like, she had a really crazy client, and she wanted this Jingle Bell flower because her grandmother had it in her wedding, and it was only grown in one place in Alaska. And the lady was like, I'm just gonna go get the plant so I can make sure that it's there on time, but it's only one flight in, one plane out. And she ended up staying. She was, you know, this Black guy was there, looking good, trying to hold her down. She was being like real rude from New York. Like, I don't have time for this. Anybody trying to talk to you? No, I'm not sharing my cookies. Give me my flowers so I can go.
So typical Lifetime Hallmark.
Yeah. Okay. And then, you know, she stayed and she became a Christmas princess and then saved the holiday party and it was a whole thing. It was interesting. Not my type of film, but, you know.
Well, maybe you should fly to Alaska.
No,
I'll come visit you.
No, thank you. Like, no, you once a year. What do you think this is? The proposal?
Was that Alaska or Nova Scotia?
It was Alaska.
Oh, okay. So, you know what comes with Christmas? The naughty and nice list.
Yeah. Do you have naughty and nice?
Who do you want to do? Celebrity naughty and nice?
Sure.
What's going on my nice list is Meg Thee Stallion, because she just dropped that body yada 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 yada. It's nice. I like that. I like that song.
I would say on my naughty list, I feel like my naughty list is looking to my nice list.
I'm gonna put naughty list.
Future. Yeah. Do I have to state why?
I just want him to go away. Yeah. I don't know if that is one person.
Yeah.
Cause what recently happened is his 8-year-old's birthday party just happened, and he got into it somehow, some way. Cause I can't stomach that. And said like he's never going to talk to the 8-year-old again or something like that. It's like, who does that? I don't like Future.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Lori loved him and left him.
Shout out to her for...
She's on the nice list, too, if you ask me.
Making it out.
She might be on the naughty list because of the whole
MJ
situation, but...
A little dicey, but...
I respect it.
I get it. Girl, I was upset, but I'm not upset anymore. I'm like, alright. She is kind of cute. Alright, MBJ, I see it. I get it. Oh my goodness.
Who else?
I'm trying to think. I don't even know who would be on the nice list. Chadwick Boseman.
Okay.
I mean, he was.
Yeah.
He was. Chance the Rapper. I think he does a lot for the community.
I would say me. I feel like I've been very nice this year.
To
everyone.
Not me. Like, not to me.
I have been nice.
Not to me.
I've been nice to everyone this year. Next year, I hope I'm on the naughty list.
Oh, okay, sis. What do you want? How you okay?
You want it?
I want to know what steps you're gonna take to get on this naughty list.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay.
That'll be my resolution to get on the naughty list.
Do you want to do resolution? To get on the naughty list.
Get on the naughty list. Whatever that may mean to me in 2021.
Yeah, you might want to put a definition on that. What's going on the internet?
Because you know how, like...
What's going on the internet?
That's an Algo's internet. You know how bad could be, like, a synonym for good, like a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
So naughty, it's not, like, bad. It could just be... It'll be a positive in my life.
Okay, you're not trying to go to, like, jail or anything.
No, God, no. No, and I'm not trying to be, like, a slur or anything.
No shaming here, but... Yeah, personal preference.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, sure.
Do you consider yourself on the naughty and nice list?
I think I'm always on the nice list. Even though
you should
I have this weird thing about being too nice of a person, like, too good of a person. I feel like in movies, the people that are, like, really good, like, terrible things happen to them. And it's like, oh, she was always such a good person. So I feel like, sometimes you gotta switch. It's one of my irrational fears. So sometimes you gotta switch it up.
Is that
Throw
why
a little
you...
naughty in there.
That's fair. I feel like a person
Sprinkle
is like
naughty.
yin and yang. You need a little bit of everything. You need a little bad and the good.
Were you about to ask me a shady question?
I don't know if you would consider it shady.
Okay.
I don't know if you would consider it shady because it's something you've admitted on the show.
Oh, what?
Is that why you feel like you can be a little bit manipulative? Is that your, like, sprinkle of bad?
No.
Okay.
That just comes out on its own.
Okay.
It's not like a, should I do this?
It happens.
It just happens. And I'll be like, that, you gotta stop that.
I'm judging you a little bit.
That's fine. I don't care.
I have room for judgment in this, but I'm judging you a little bit.
So we said this was a judge-free zone, so I'm sorry, people. Clearly we lied.
I'm judging her.
See? Naughty list. See?
What's your New Year's resolution? What's your New Year's resolution for 2021?
I'm trying to save up to buy a home, so that's on there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's always on the list. And I just want coronavirus to go away. I know I don't really have anything to do with that, but it's kind of affecting the rest of my life.
It's definitely affecting and we wear a mask and we social distance.
Yeah, we do.
So,
okay. Yeah, I'm really trying to get that wedding money in, but I can't really do that with a virus outside. So, yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, and to be healthier. I'm going to be turning 30 next year.
Yeah, turning 30 next year.
So, trying to, commit to being healthier. I think I did a good job this year, but, you can always do better.
I feel like I started this year off healthier, and it was probably healthy up until about April.
Yeah.
April. When I think the realization that we were not going back. Like, this was not ending. It was just like,
but then I did like a workout challenge.
You did.
With Fit Me's.
You did.
And we got, Orange Theory a bit.
We did do Orange Theory, and I thought that was going to, like, restart us.
Yeah.
And it did a little bit, but it was just
coronavirus.
And it's like, do you want to get fit with Orange Theory, or do you want to get sick with Orange Theory?
Yeah, and I'm okay.
Yeah,
I don't need any Orange Theory. I love it. We'll be back once it's over, but yeah, the end. What about you?
Is to, of course, be healthier.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I really want to do? I think I want to do a 30 before 30. I only probably have like 2 months to do it. Maybe I should do a 30 wild 30. So I have a whole year to do 30 different kind of like bucket list items.
Okay. I was going to ask what you meant by like 30 by 30, but okay.
30 wild 30. Like 30 things.
That you want to do when you're 30.
That I want to do when I'm 30. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that might be fun. 30 wild 30. Because I can't do it by that time. But,
yeah, I mean, her birthday's in March. So, who knows what's going to be happening then.
So, I think I'm going to start working on that list of things that I want to do while I'm 30.
I smell another episode.
I definitely want to get healthier, but I think I've really come into... I feel like, and I was talking to one of my friends about this earlier today. I was like, the issue is when you still feel cute, you're like, you know, I feel cute, so I'm good.
Yeah, you don't have to change.
Like, I'm good. Like,
I don't really
but
need to do
it's
this.
also, like, wanting to be healthier and, like, knowing that you're getting ready to turn 30 and, like...
Things change a bit.
Yeah!
Things settle a bit.
You know. Yeah. So, definitely being healthy, figuring out my wild 30 list, and also stepping out on faith and not stepping with fear. Like, not stepping because you're fearful, but stepping out on faith.
Yeah, just going for things a little bit more.
Because I'm like, my friends are really bomb.com, and they're, like, doing stuff, and I'm like, girl, don't get left in the dust. You gotta, like, step out there like everybody else is, so. Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's fine.
I should write that stuff down. Well, yeah. And then, like, post it. Because I feel like I'm good. Like, when I see it,
you're good.
Comes off the list, so, yeah.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Oh, we're ending it?
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Did you want to are we going to give a New Year's story, or did we want to just end it? I feel like we touched on New Year's for like 2 seconds.
So New Year's is a big deal for us. I feel like all of the holidays are a big deal for us, but New Year's is definitely a big deal for us.
We really are holiday people.
We love them all.
Yeah.
So we want to give... I'm going to say this is like our top New Year's story.
Yeah.
Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You started.
Okay, so we decided to do a hotel party because at the time we were living at home and, you know, you want to go out and be able to drink and, you know, not worry about driving back. And so we did a hotel party. They do a hotel party in Crystal City. Mm-hmm. So we got all of our friends. We got hotel rooms. All of our hotel rooms were on the same floor, right next to each other. They were right next to each other. Our rooms were connected.
We know how to play the game.
Yeah. A few were like 2 doors down. One was across. But it was like perfect. We had drinks. We had food. And then we went downstairs. We got all dolled up.
Yeah.
Your girl was looking like snatched like a snack.
Everybody
and like
was
6-inch heels, like boom.
And the party was downstairs. It really spoiled my New Year's party like expectations. Where we could okay, see this is what was on when we were younger. Yeah. You can go downstairs. We made it downstairs barely before midnight. Yeah. You go downstairs, right?
Well, we made it at one point and came back up.
Oh yeah. So this is you synchronize your watches.
Yes.
Coordinate your groups. Because you go downstairs, party. Party. Get it. Go back upstairs, shots.
Yes.
Then you go back downstairs. You don't have to pay for anything.
You don't have to pay for anything. They had everything there, but like you're drinking before. You can like take the elevator up. The only issue is there's always a line at the elevator because everyone has the same idea. But
you know, and so you go back and forth, you can sneak some food.
You need to be up here by 11:30 so we can go back down by 11:45 so we can get the...
Yeah. And sometimes you're running into the room for the New Year's countdown. And then the rest of the time you're going back and forth, up and down. You use the bathroom when they want. We switched out them shoes. You know, you take your pictures.
Yes.
Take your pictures. You're real cute with your shoes on, then put on some Uggs. Yeah. And you put some slippers on, and then you go back downstairs and party. Yeah. And it had multiple rooms, casino night,
and stuff. And the group we went with was was just it was a perfect group.
It was, especially for the first year going.
Yeah, because everybody was ready to party, and everyone was like dapper. So we go up, the party's over.
Yeah.
And I think we call it our most memorable one because a lot. I feel like one big thing happened, but it was a lot of stuff
other stuff going on.
Like there was a guy we were cool with. He brought his girlfriend.
Yes. We
walk into the room. The girlfriend is straddling a whole different guy. So we're like,
dicey.
Wow, her boyfriend at the time is fake here. Sleep in the room.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
If he don't care, we don't care.
None of my business. I'm gonna go to my room.
Whatever. And the poor guy she was straddling was like trying to act sleep so that she would get off.
Yeah. He was not. It was not like I'm interested in her.
Yeah, it was like
she's tunnel vision. He's awake, and I want him, and I want his body. Yada 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 yada. Wild time.
So there was that, and then we had another friend come later.
Yep. With
his significant other.
Yeah, sure.
How do you remember that night going? Because I remember them coming, and we were so excited that that he was there. Because I think he went to church.
Yeah.
We went to church. We just went to church earlier and then did party.
Yeah, couldn't party.
And someone who was really, really drunk, I think may have forgotten that the girl was
with that person.
Was with that person. So he's actively coming on to her.
Yeah. And I think he tried to pull her into a room with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so naturally, things didn't go down so well.
And the one who's we've known these people forever. So he was like, all right, yo, chill. But I really believe that girl was egging stuff.
I think she was too.
So I told her I think it'd be best if she just went home. Because they didn't have a room. They didn't come to the party. At this point, it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You should just go home. There's nothing else that's going to happen here. You should just go home.
And you're getting people riled up. And so naturally they started, guys start pushing each other.
There was a fight.
It was a fight. But they start, dudes be pushing each other kind of. And we're in the hallway. Mind you, we are some of the youngest people at this party. Everybody else on that floor was 40s, 30s. Yeah. Okay. Remember we going downstairs and most of the people at the party were older?
They were older. But I did, it was people who hopped in our picture who were probably 30.
Yeah.
But we were
or our age now. We're
23.
Yeah, so we were some of the younger people there.
Yeah.
And they're in the hallway yelling and screaming. Our associate who's normally here was trying to break up. And we learned this in college. You don't get in the middle of
two men
about to fight. And she's in the middle hey, calm down.
Relax.
Hey, relax. And I think she said she saw an arm come across her face and jam him up against the wall. She was like, oh, let me drop.
Throw it out of there.
Learn that lesson real quick that day.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I asked the girl to leave. Because she was walking, jokingly into the room with him. And I'm like, no. And then got upset.
Yeah.
It's go home. And I wanted them to go home because I had other plans that evening. So it's
she did.
We need everything to calm down. We need everyone to go.
Yes. And they're in the hallway and people are opening doors. And we're we don't want to get kicked out of here because you don't have a hotel room and you're up here with us.
Yeah.
And then, didn't the guy who's so they end up leaving.
Yeah.
Right? And the other guy that was in the fight ended up staying
and
destroyed their hotel room.
Destroyed that hotel room. But it was on his credit card.
Yeah. So, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. But that's how we ended up with majority of them sleeping in my room.
Yeah.
We had on the floor and the chairs, people were just.
And it was one person in my bed, and then I think one started out in our friend's bed.
He started out in my room and then went into that room.
Okay.
With y'all.
Either I woke up and I saw my best friend, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Things got dicey real quick, but that was such a fun party.
It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
So we did it again. It was a lot calmer the next year.
Yeah.
Was it? No, because somebody ended up really drunk. Or was trying to get drunk at the last one.
I don't know.
Wasn't that your cousin's girlfriend? Was she really, really drunk?
That was that's night, and you didn't come to the middle one. I
didn't come to the middle one.
There was a middle one, and we went the last time. His girlfriend did get really drunk, and she could not hold her liquor.
Yeah.
But it was
it was just us.
Yeah. It was our girl, you're fine. whatever.
You're young.
Well, we take care. We're nice people, so. Oh, okay. We're nice people, so. You know,
make sure you're safe.
Yeah, we make sure you're safe. We're not gonna leave. Yeah. We don't leave people hanging.
What are you gonna? So this year, I think we're gonna have like a little small get together because we have to celebrate New Year's. Yeah. I just know. Have you seen on social media? I was like, do not say Happy New Year this year. Say Jumanji.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
I
ain't watched Jumanji like that either. So.
And I saw a post that said, I noticed everybody ain't saying 2021 gonna be their year. Everybody's nervous. Nervous. I don't know what. I'm just gonna take 2021 as it comes. Yeah. It might not be my year at all. My whole, and somebody was like, "What if my whole system is nervous? Not just your nervous system is nervous. All of my entire body.
We just want to make it through the year. We just want to make it through the day.
Yeah, take it one day at a time. But have you also seen the ones where it's like 11:59 and next thing it's 11:60 and you're like, oh God, let me out, let me out,
please let me out of this year,
please. Woo! The 20s coming to an end when Oh no, we just got to the 20s.
Yeah, we just got to the 20s. So we got what? 9 more?
9 more.
Good
Good gravy. Well, anything else you got to give?
That's all I got to give for y'all today. Cause I want some more of this drink.
Mm-hmm.
The drink was good. We're gonna put this recipe up.
Yeah, it was delicious.
It's VJ.
It's Jam.
Bye. I don't know why I keep doing that. I hate this.
You didn't even sign off correctly.
It's VJ. It's been so long. I don't remember how to sign off.
And I was waiting for you to. I was like, oh.
It's VJ.
It's Jam.
And this is
a sip
and a shot. Bye.